I manifested BTS concert tickets by doing the opposite that everyone in the manifestation space told me to. I think that a lot of the advice that is given in the manifestation community doesn't work for the majority of people. The longer that time goes on, the more kind of well-known that manifestation becomes, the less these common techniques tend to work because they just make people go around in circles. Last video, I talked about taking a more bottom-up approach where instead of focusing on the mind and affirmations and all of this kind of stuff, instead, you focus on the body, you focus on your wellness, on the nervous system, and getting your body to a place where it feels safe so that you can manifest as a side effect. I've been doing it this way recently, and for the last couple of weeks, my luck has completely changed. I've been manifesting things that I have never been able to manifest before. And it's all because I decided to take the opposite approach that everybody told me to. When I manifested these concert tickets, I did not do a technique. I did not affirm, I did not visualize, I did not do anything. I just kind of thought to myself, oh, that would be nice. And later on that day, I get offered a spare concert ticket out of nowhere. So this stuff works, guys. It works. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. What I'm calling the body-brain method is exactly what it sounds. It's more body focused, it's more nervous system focused, and it doesn't require you to lie to yourself. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I've been doing, and I do this every single day in the morning, is Qigong. This has kind of become a little bit of a trend nowadays. When you actually do this and you actually apply this makes a huge difference to your energy. It just allows your energy to just flow so much better. Also helps your health because it's helping with lymphatic drainage and things like that. But I just do a really simple 10-minute routine in the morning. Super easy, doesn't require any equipment or anything like that. You can do it just yourself, nothing else. You don't need to get down on the floor. It's nothing like that. I can link some videos below of people going through their Qigong routines. I basically do a combination of those. But since I started doing these, I noticed that my energy levels throughout the day have been so much better. I no longer get the post-lunch dip. My mobility is so much better. I'm just more nimble. My skin has been so much better recently. And I just don't feel so bleh, you know? I don't know why more people aren't doing this. The next thing, breath work. For the longest time, I believed that breath work just didn't work for me. The ones that are considered more gentle, those types of breath work don't tend to do anything for me. I've learned that the type of breath work that I need are ones that are a bit more intense. Obviously, if you're going to do any form of breath work, please consult your doctor. I am not a medical professional. The key to making breath work for you is just to find the kind of breath work that your body responds to. I had to do quite a bit of searching around and trying different things before I found the one that worked for me. And always consult a medical professional. I promise you, if you just try a few different things, you will find a breath work that works for you. If you stay consistent with it, the effects will compound over time. The next one is, saw this on a TikTok and cannot remember for the life of me who the creator was, but credit to that creator. What made early humans feel on edge was the prospect that some type of danger or predator could be nearby. To calm the nervous system would be to just take a second to actually look around your environment. Just taking a moment to actually move your eyes around, move your head, move your neck, and just look all the way around you, behind you, down, up, everywhere, moving your head and your neck around. That can be a really good way to signal to your nervous system that there is no danger in front of us currently. It sounds like a bit of a strange one, and when you do it, it feels a bit ridiculous and it feels like, why am I doing this? I'm literally in my bedroom. I found that it does actually help if I'm maybe feeling a bit anxious or I'm feeling a bit restless and I don't really know why. This is a really good way to just shut that whole feeling down, at least when you're consistent with it. The next thing is yoga. Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to hear this. Yoga is incredible. Not only does it help you with your flexibility, your strength, your mobility, it really makes you focus on your breath. The whole point of it is to focus on your breath. And it really takes me out of my head. It takes me out of overthinking. It takes me out of spirals. It's good for so many reasons. And I'm sure you don't need me to bore your head off about why yoga is good. I'm sure you all know that. And I really do think it's been contributing to the change in my nervous system and my ability to stay calm and let go and not stress anymore. It's something you do need to be consistent with, but when it comes to the nervous system, that's just kind of how it is. If your nervous system has learned to be stressed and on alert all the time over years of burnout and stress and fight or flight, then you can't expect it to change overnight. And the last thing that's more body-based is the obvious stuff: diet, sleep, and gut health. And I'm not going to go into those because we all fucking know that having a good diet helps you. I know some people watching this right now may be thinking, all of this stuff is all well and good, and they are good habits, but how do they make me a better manifester? The thing is, a lot of people, especially right now, are very stressed out, very burnt out, they're very overstimulated, they're very overwhelmed, they're very stressed, especially with the state of the world nowadays. But the problem with doing that is that you're trying to pour from an empty cup. What can you pour from an empty cup? Nothing, because it's empty. So how can you expect to be able to manifest when you are so depleted? This is why I believe that the approach of doing everything from the mind and affirmations and your thoughts and policing every single little thing you think, it's exhausting, and it just contributes to this burnout and the stress that people are already feeling. And then you become even less able to manifest because you're panicking that it's not working. When you stop stressing out about what your thoughts are doing and you just focus on feeling good in your body, your manifestation ability shoots up. And I am literally a testament to that. I went from not being able to manifest anything to manifesting BTS concert tickets that are notoriously difficult to get. And I didn't even try. I did not try. I did not sit in the queue. I didn't try to get tickets. I didn't even go on the website. I was able to detach from the idea of getting those tickets because I'm in a more regulated place now. If I was going to try and manifest these tickets months ago, I would have been panicking about it. Sat there thinking, oh my God, this has to work out. I have to make sure that this manifests because I really, really want to go. I would have put so much pressure on those tickets manifesting. And that is the difference between a body that is regulated and a body that is not. I promise you that if you have good habits in place, like the things I've mentioned, and you're taking care of your body and you're doing what you can to lower stress, even if you can't get rid of it completely. What we can do is manage it to the best of our ability. It doesn't have to be this thing that you spend hours doing every day that eats into your free time. I just hate this idea that manifestation needs to be a full-time job. All it needs to be is good habits and good routines repeated consistently. But for people like me, and I'm assuming people like you if you found me, people who are stressed out, overstimulated, overworked, overwhelmed, maybe have some childhood trauma, maybe you're neurodivergent, maybe you're a highly sensitive person, maybe all of the above. If you're like that and you're trying to manifest the way that all these gurus tell you, well, how's that working out for you? Have you got your dream life yet? Are you even close? If the answer is yes, then you don't need to be here. But if you've tried everything else and it has not worked for you, the solution isn't to push yourself harder. The solution is to try a different way. Nothing about this is particularly groundbreaking. Nothing about this is anything you haven't heard before. I really think that when people talk about nervous system regulation and nervous system wellness, they're talking about it as like a supplementary thing that you should do alongside all the cerebral work. And actually, it should be the main thing that you're focusing on, especially if you've been stressed for a while. So give it a go. Give it a few weeks to actually start doing something for you. Let me know how it goes. I think there are a lot of people nowadays who are sick and tired of being told the same things and being brushed off when it doesn't work, who are looking for a completely different perspective. And hopefully this is that perspective that you need, okay? I hope this helps someone. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave me a like if you liked it. Maybe subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.